Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420. I'm bringing you guys my PMC Week 2 game versus John GB, coach of the Seattle Metal Sounders. So I kind of want to give a quick little update. I already did one for my PGL game, so some of you guys who have, of course, seen that game already are somewhat aware, but it does go a little bit more in depth for PMC. In fact, PMC is probably the mainly get hits. Sorry, I have something on my hand I'm trying to get off real quick. But basically, if you guys saw the PGL update, I'm getting burnt out on how many leagues I'm in. Now PGL, luckily PGL is on the last week. In fact, as of the day that this is going up, I'm playing my week 12 game. So I will have decided by the time I played my week 12 game my fate in PGL. So that, obviously, I've explained that logic. I'm considering just memeing out my game, hoping my opponent can overtake me. So that way, in someone who wants playoffs, I'm not going to throw the game. I'll still actually try, because I still do want to provide a solid game for you guys, of course. But if I can meme, I mean, I'd love to just have a meme game and have some fun with my team for once. Sort of like Root. I think I really enjoyed my game versus Root because it was just so casual. And sadly, my game versus Root started me winning, which sucks because I'm continuously winning now. Besides like 1 week when I played Choice Specs, and other than that, I've won every single game since I played Root. So, like, I've just been really bored of my team in PGL. I like the memes with my game versus Root. I'm considering meming versus RetroSol purely on the basis that if I meme, maybe someone else will make playoffs and I don't, which is obviously then someone who wants playoffs can make them. If I make them, I'll try, but I don't overly care. PMC, though, it's a little bit different because we're currently a few weeks in. If you guys saw on Twitter the other night, I tweeted basically the leagues that I want to actually stay in now, and I sort of made up my mind. I'm pretty set on this. So at the very least, after all my seasons finish, this will be the only thing. It will be GSA, and I'm considering uploading that now that will be one of the few leagues I'm doing. NPL, Hive, BBL, and then asterisks on MPL and ICBA. They're sort of backups in case if I only have like one unknown leagues going on and they just happen to be running. So just MPL right now, for example, currently is running. It will be running after BBL ends, which will be only NPL going on at the time, and then maybe Hive. So I don't anticipate that running into issues. If that's the case, I will obviously stick around with MPL because it will literally only be running at the same time as one other league. Also, MPL has a lot of other things going on right now, so I'm not really sure. A lot of coaches that I was staying for are dropping, so I'm not sure if I want to stay. So that's why there was an asterisk there, same as for Cuba. Cuba's mainly because during the season, I wanted to do a free draft league. I want to try new things. I have only done one other free draft league, and obviously it was not a free draft S-tier league. So I want to try something new. I like Cuba. I like my team in Cuba. I think I'm going to get wheelchaired in Cuba, but I still enjoy it. I'm considering returning. I'm not really sure. That's another one I want to have an asterisk towards. I forgot that one in the tweet, though. But this list obviously does leave off PMC. Now, I've heard from a lot of people I should be cutting back on the amount of leagues I'm doing. And if I don't start now, when am I going to start, in all honesty? So I made a poll. Obviously, by the time this goes up, I will have already made my decision. So you guys can obviously see the result of the poll. While the majority might have changed by the time this goes up, I will probably tweet at a response to it saying what the decision was, or I'll quote it or something. So you guys will obviously see that tweet. I'll probably link that tweet in the comments when I do my pinned comment that I've been doing recently. So you guys will see that, obviously. But I felt like it was fair to update you guys. You'll see the official decision in the Week 3 team builder, of course, as well. If I did drop PMC, though, then I would, at the very least, I would get up one last game. In that last game, it would not be Week 4, because by that point I would have dropped. It's Sunday of Week 3, I would have dropped. But I will at least get up one game versus Pedonison himself. I did join PMC purely on the basis to get to play Pedonison, so I'm not going to drop and then not play him, as Pedonison is probably retiring. So I do want to at least get one game in versus Pedonison before he drops. That is the only reason I joined. That is one of the reasons that Pedonison stayed, is to play me. So we're going to play. I will play regardless of if I drop or not. You will still get to see that match. It is the most anticipated match of the PMC season because, of course, it's me, hello, famous, and Pedonison. So, you know, I gotta play my boy. So if I drop regardless, I will still play him. We will still have that game. It will still be uploaded on the channel. So for anyone who is wanting me to stick out to play him, let that influence your decision, or let that influence your thoughts. Anyway, I've rambled on like 5 minutes now. In terms of the team this week, We have Sash Kartana. I'm going to go into it quickly because I spent all the time rambling. We have Sash Kartana, Dual Stab, Alias, SD. Just hits the team really well covered. Oh shit, you know what? I should go into the matchup. I forgot about the matchup. It's a little important because obviously you guys will get the context of why. I'm going to be very vague with the team this week, not going to lie. A lot of it's self-explanatory. There wasn't really anything too complex this week. I'll go into the complex stuff, obviously. My opponent has Zero Aura, Manaphy Crook, Darmanitan, Comfey, Steelix, Buzzwole, Crobat, Azelf, Mega Style, Mimikyu. Alias this week was for Buzzwole. Dual Stab hits everything else really well. Next up, Jawline. Dual Stab, Sub, SD. What can I say? Hits the team really well. That's really all there is to it. He obviously has switch-ins, but nothing really switches in on both coverage moves at plus. Both Stab at +2. Also, not having the Mega Turn 1 is really great for essentially beating Crook 1v1 if it's Moxie or if I got mid on Crook, because I will guarantee I speed if it's not Scarf, and if it's Scarf, obviously I do have other ways around it. Sticky Boy, Sticky Web, Moonblast, Energy Ball, Psychic, Sash, Timid, meant to outspeed, base 115. I just forgot what his 115 was, in all honesty. It was something at base 115. Azelf, that's what it was. That's why I no, I didn't have Bug Buzz because I figured Azelf would never stay on me. Anyway, Sash to guarantee webs up. Everything else, just coverage hits really well. And the Steam Psychic was for Crobat, and also hits Buzzwole. Moonblast hits everything really well besides like Steelix. I have Energy Ball for Steelix. Simple as that. BBQ Wings. I have Power Herb this week because Moltres is not a Zmon. I have Flamethrower, Solar Beam, Hurricane, Roost. Figured out I hit the Steam really well. Roost, of course, because I didn't really need a fourth move. I almost considered Tailwind in this spot. However, I figured if I'm having webs, Tailwind will be a little bit redundant when I would rather honestly keep this thing healthy as it has a really solid matchup versus Johnny's team. His team really does not switch in well in Dual Stab Moltres. We have Shrek with Rock, Scald, Ice Beam, Earth Power. It's his team really well. Not really much to it. That's really it. I ran special this week because Intimidate Crook. Simple as that. Finally, we have Fungi Fury, our Amoonguss. With Bold Regenerator, of course, with Rocky Helmet. In my mock, I actually forgot to make this thing Regenerator. I brought Effect Sport, and it actually almost won me in my mock. But at the same time, it almost lost me in my mock, so it's pretty funny. I have Clear Smog, Giga Drain, Sport, and Hidden Power Flying. Hidden Power Flying is Buzzwole on a switch. I also could take hits from that really well. That's why I have Helmet. Helmet, of course, also, if I do need to sack this thing, we'll get a lot of chip on the Darmanitan, which is always really nice. I can Spore that as well and switch in. I figured it's probably going to be switching in on me really easily, and I can punish it, of course. Clear Smog is to deter setup Manaphy, as I do live a hit on a roll for +3 Manaphy. It's sort of my best way around it, I guess. Also, Bulk Up Zero Aura, that was more so the thing, because I think that Bulk Up Zero Aura actually is a really solid matchup versus my Demon +1. So, same as Calm Mind, to be honest, as well. Calm Mind Zero Aura as well does have a really solid matchup versus my team. I figured this was my way around it. So yeah, that's it. Oh, also SD Mega Sceptile, of course. That's another thing. But SD Mega Sceptile, I think, is an unbring versus my team. I think if anything, he's going to bring like sub 3 attacks. I think that's probably the play. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the vid. Peace out. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420, and I'm bringing you guys my PMC Week 2 game. This is against Johnny GB, coach of your Seattle Metal Sounders. Johnny rebranded, of course. Very nice logo made by Zer, one of the guys in Hive. In fact, the commissioner of Hive, I should more so say. But very nice logo. I'm a big fan. It's really tall, which is unique. Most logos are like either box, or they have like really weird like sideways dimension, or diagonal dimensions, I should say, because it's like where the hands were going, and what I meant. Or they're like mine, and they're just like the long ones. So, you know, having a tall logo, it's just very unique. You know, I like it. So overall though, we're playing him. We're currently 0-1. I believe Johnny is 1-0. So if I'm not mistaken, he's either 1-0 or 0-1. Obviously, he's 1-0 or 0-1. But I believe that he is. Oh, I believe he's 1-0. I think he was the only guy in Beanbags to have. I think I was the only guy in Beanbags to have lost their week 1, if I'm not mistaken. And I got wheelchaired week 1. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna get wheelchaired like that by Johnny. I refuse to have it happen a second time. He doesn't have Dawn Links this time, so this does help, of course. You guys obviously saw the team builder before this, because you guys are big fans of my content. You guys love all my content. Let me check though Johnny's record, because I'm curious now. Let's see, Seattle Metal Center. God damn it, where the fuck is Johnny's team? It shouldn't be this hard. You know, I'm just gonna look on the standings. There we go, standings. So Johnny is in 5th place. Okay, so he literally had the inverse of us, 1-0 +4. So Johnny's team this week. Okay, so this is important. Zero Aura with Volt Absorb, of course. Crocodile. No Mega Sceptile. I'm kind of surprised by that, but like Mega Sceptile I thought was actually really solid. Manitan, Crobat, Azelf with Levitate. Okay, there we go. team's all set in the notes. In terms of leads, he has a few actually solid rockers this game. He has a lot of momentum too. Everything honestly in this team could be a lead, and I would not be surprised. I think that my best lead option would honestly, it's probably Mungus, not gonna lie. I think a Mungus would be a solid lead. It matches up well versus like Crook, for example. Zero Aura, if it's physical, of course, is gonna take some helmet damage. I'm gonna lead off with the Mungus. I did remember, luckily, in my mock I actually forgot this, but I luckily remember to fix my Mungus and put regen on it. I hope I put regen on it. Please tell me I fixed that. Please tell me I fixed that. Okay. I believe I did put regen on it, thank God. I also put rough skin on my Garchomp. I didn't originally have it either. I have a bad habit of forgetting to put rough skin on my Garchomps. Yes, this background worked. I was worried this background wouldn't work, in all honesty, after the last train wreck of a background that I did with multiple layers. But this one works, so we're good. I was high-key worried about that after PGL Week 8 when I did a multi-background later. But as I said, I mentioned that in that even, I thought that would be fixed. In terms of this Darmanitan, part of me is honestly, and I'm not gonna lie, part of me is really tempted to just sack this turn 1. But I do, of course, have Swampert, which is a very free switch in. However, I feel like he's going to gain momentum on that. And then go into, like, Grass Knot, Zero Aura, or Azelf with Energy Ball. So I'm not overly keen on going hard into that. Part of me wants to honestly just stay in Spore. Because when he clicks his inevitable U-turn, he's going to take helmet damage. He's not going to do a lot to me. And then whatever he goes into is going to get Spored. Part of me is really inclined to make that prediction. Because I don't actually need this for much on this team. The Crook I can handle well. I have Swampert, of course, for that. I have Swampert for Zero Aura too, and I can offensively pressure Zero Aura once I get webs up anyway. His only removal is Crobat this week as well, who I do pressure fairly well, I would like to think. I'm going to click Spore. I think that is the safe play. He did go for U-turn, okay. So I'm not looking like a retard right now. So he is going to be switching out. What is he going to go into? I think he'd probably go into Crobat in all honesty, and I'm fine with the Crobat switching. I would be really fine with that. Same as Azelf. I think Azelf could also very well come in here. I'm just glad that I didn't look stupid. So, yeah, he would definitely, if I was him, he would definitely go into Azelf or Crobat here. Because Crook, obviously, for obvious reasons, Crook would not come in here. For obvious reasons, Zero Aura should not be coming in here. Unless if it's Fire Emblem Z. This is his only Zmon. So he might be Fire Emblem Z. However, in mock, that actually showed to be doing, like, piss poor damage. I remember Splurge clicking it and did like 60%. He goes into Steelix right now. Okay. He's clearly just taking a Spore bait then. Okay. He probably knew that I was going to click Spore there if he went into Steelix. So that's all on GB's part, of course. I'll give him that. My guess is he's going to go hard out into something else. Which is fine. I sadly can't click... Is there a Sleep Clause in PMC? That might be something important, because my play might honestly be to just click Spore again. But let me double check that. Let me double check the rules. We're gonna look at the rules live on video. So Mega Evolve whenever, or as Down Path Clause, uploads on Sundays. No S-Toss in my King. Fuck, there's a Sleep Clause. Okay. Unfortunate, but it's fine. His switching here. His switching will probably be Crobat, in all honesty. Crobat, because I couldn't touch that. At the very least, Mungus I can Giga Drain on. I cannot touch a Crobat, though. So I think my play is to go hard into Swampert. My play is to go hard to Swampert. It works for this anyway. I sadly did let Johnny bait me and let him get his Steelix Spore. However, with this Steelix Spore, that's probably his rocker in all honesty. I don't see Crook or Azelf being rockers. I see Azelf. Azelf might actually be a rocker. I don't see Crook being a rocker on this team though, with an Azelf and a Steelix both as really solid suicide leads. I don't see the reason. So we're going to go into Swampert here. My play is probably to click Ice Beam in all honesty, unless he goes hard Darm. He's going to go into Crobat. Yep. My play is to click Ice Beam, because his team versus Ice Beam, his only switch into Ice Beam would be Darmanitan, which he's not bringing in versus a Swampert. So my play is to click Ice Beam. Actually, is my play to get Rocks? Does he stay in here? That's a good question. I don't think he stays in all honesty, but again, the Ice Beam seems so free. But Rocks are so nice versus his team. Like a break Steelix 30. Hurts Darm, it hurts Crobat. I'm gonna click Rocks. Rocks are too free. I'm probably just valuing Rocks too much in all honesty, but I should also be taking notes. SMH. Alright, goddammit. Okay. So as I mentioned though, he's probably not gonna stay in. If he stays in, he's clicking Toxic. But I don't see why he'd keep this in versus a Swampert. He might actually go for Super Fang too, to be fair. He's going for Nasty Plot. Oh, so he's Special Crobat. Okay, we do have voice around Special Crobat. I think. Do we have voice around Special Crobat? Question mark? Question mark. We have voice around Special Crobat. DT Crobat. Fuck. Okay, this is a little bit of a problem, not gonna lie. Let's see. Crobat. Let's see, this is Timid. Energy Ball. Because it. Oh, and I was Giga Drain, then this gets it doesn't get Energy Ball. Giga Drain. Sludge Wave. Air Slash. Versus my team. So Amoonguss. Well, Amoonguss actually take a +2 hit. Amoonguss would not take +2 hit. That's even before Life Orb too. Swampert. Swampert would actually live a hit. Okay. So then my play is to click Ice Beam here. Because at the very least, he's not going to game. Okay, so he's going to click Giga Drain, of course. And he crits. Oh, so he doesn't crit. Then this calc is off. What? That shouldn't have killed. Oh, he's modest. Yeah, he's modest for sure. Oh, wait. No, I'm stupid. This isn't a +2 calc. Okay, well, that explains a lot. Let's see. Rabombi would be my switching. Let me just mark down. Swampert, 0-1. Crobat's 1-0. Okay. Rabombi with Psychic does not actually do any damage. But I am Sash. Between that and Kartana, I can kill this thing. This Kartana can go for Smart Strike. Rabombi should put it in range of Smart Strike. And this is this calc actually shows a really fat Crobat too. So between the two, I should be able to kill this. But this thing is definitely getting kills versus my team. That's fine. I'm gonna go for Psychic. If he is modest, we'll tell now. But I don't think he's modest. I think he's just timid, and I was just bad at calcing. So he's gonna go for Air Slash. That's fine. Shows he doesn't have a poison move. But again, we do have 2 Sash Mons, so we are fine here, of course. Oh, if only I brought Psycho Cut. I was so close to bringing Psycho Cut on my Kartana. But this definitely does show that he is in fact. I'm gonna click Psychic. I'm gonna click Sticky Webs just in case, because I do still have the Sash Kartana. So in case he misses. Okay, no, he doesn't miss. Okay, Crobat's 2-0. That's fine. Crobat is still in range of Rabombi. Of Kartana. So I don't overly mind this. I don't want to risk anything else in my team. I think everything else is too important. But versus this team, I really just need Garchomp Moltres. Garchomp Moltres should be able to clean through this team. And especially with Rocks up. That'll hurt Dharma a lot. So Smart Strike's my click. And then I can still save this, actually, because he doesn't have Rocks up. I can save this for something like the Steelix or the Crook. Assuming Crook isn't Scarfed, I can save it for that. He's going to go for Heat Wave. He missed. Okay, so that's actually huge for us. Because now we do get another free kill. So that is actually really nice for us. Holy shit. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was hacked out a lot earlier today in mocks, so I'll take the hacks now at least when it matters. That was a pretty big hit. Like if he missed it on Rabombi, that would have been big too, of course, especially if he missed the second one, because I would have guaranteed gotten up webs. But it's fine. Let's see, Azelf. Azelf dies to a free Leaf Blader here. Now imagine if I was Scarf Kartana this game. Ooh, Scarf Kartana. That would have been so nice now that I don't have webs. But it's fine, it's fine. I do get 2 free kills here, so I'll take it. I should have honestly probably switched, but it's fine. He's probably just going to get up Rocks. He's going to go for Flame Bear, that's fine. We have Sash. I don't think there's any other reason we would have brought this thing in versus Crobat had we not been Sashed. Nice and Sash Kartana. Best part is that Azelf is now dead as well. It's fine, crit did not matter. So Azelf is now dead. So there's only Rockers or Crook and Steelix. Steelix is asleep. I could potentially just bring this thing in versus Steelix. Or even versus Darm if that's not a Scarfer. He probably goes into Zeraora here. If he doesn't anything else, I'm taking it as a Scarfer because we're a +2 Kartana. There's no other reason to bring in anything else versus this. Either that or it's Berry. But there is no reason to bring in anything else versus this. He's going into Darmanitan. That's his Scarfer. Okay. So... My guess is he clicks U-turn here. I'm just gonna go into Amoonguss, to be honest. Versus this team. Actually, Amoonguss now that Crobat and Azelf are gone, Amoonguss does a lot besides versus Darm. I'm gonna go to Moltres instead. Because Moltres, honestly, is really only good for Steelix. And I do still have Garchomp for Steelix. And Amoonguss. So I'm gonna go into Moltres. Plus, Moltres chooses to hit anyway unless he clicks Rock Slide. So he clicks U-turn, that's fine. He's taking more damage. He has no removal either, so this thing is going to be taking damage. I don't think a Zeraora can OHKO us, if I'm not mistaken. Moltres versus Zeraora. So Banded would slaughter us. Actually, Zeraora in general actually would kill. That's fine though. He goes into Zeraora here. We have an Amoonguss for this. If he clicks Volt Switch here, that's fine. That's solid. Volt Switch. How much would Volt Switch actually do? I'm curious. I almost want to play around him clicking Volt Switch here. Volt Switch would not do anything. Okay, so if he does click Volt Switch here, in terms of his switch-ins are Darmanitan, Steelix, or Crocodile. Any of them at this point would be dead to a Solar Beam. I kind of want to click Solar Beam. How much does that do? It doesn't do a lot to this, but if he's clicking that, he's not staying in. And anything else he clicks, though, doesn't kill us. It would have to be Plasma Test. Everything else does not kill. Let's see. I mean, to be fair, Flamethrower doesn't kill either. I'm gonna click Solar Beam just in case. He clicks Hidden Power. So that's Hidden Power Rock. If it's from... It's not. Okay. It's something for Amoonguss then. So he did not stay in... he did not switch out, sadly. So we did burn our Power Herb, which is unfortunate. So I did about average damage. I'm gonna click Flamethrower. He might be choiced, and his switch-ins will be nowhere. Thunderbolt. Okay, so this is special Zeraora. But we die, that's fine. Moltres. 0-1. Versus Zeraora. That's a Hidden Power Ice, too. That's a Hidden Power Ice for sure. I'm gonna go into Amoonguss here. And I'm gonna click Giga Drain, because this thing shouldn't be able to kill us. I'm gonna assume it's Expert Belt. And he's obviously timid. Or maybe modest. Hidden Power Ice. That would be his best way to hit us. Hidden Power Ice is like a 3. Okay, holy shit. We gain back with Giga Drain. Or at least some of it back. He's gonna withdraw, that's fine. Everything else is not gonna like switching in on this. He's gonna go into Steelix? Perfect. Free Giga Drain. This is some free HP. Alright, yep. All that nice HP. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna actually go... I'm gonna go into... I'm gonna go into Kartana. Because if he wakes up and like gets damage off in Garchomp, if I switch into that, I'd rather that not happen. I'd rather just sack Kartana in the off chance he gets a first turn wake up. And if not, I get a free Leaf Blade if he stays asleep. So yep, free Leaf Blade time. Which is great. So I'm gonna just click Leaf Blade. He has no real switch into this. Like what, is he gonna switch into Darmanitan? After rocks, no siree. Okay, so yep, he's Hidden Power. Ooh, nice Hidden Power attack. Sheer Force Steelix. Steelix 1-0. Katana 2-1. That's fine. Okay. It's Hidden Power Ice too, by the way. Garchomp versus Steelix. My Earthquake should annihilate this. Yeah, Earthquake should annihilate this. Does Pre-Mega actually... Pre-Mega kill? 30. Pre-Mega should kill. I don't want to risk it, though. I was like, because this would be nice for Darmanitan, of course. I think the play would be to risk it. Play would be to risk. The play would honestly be to click sub. It is Mega whenever. I'm gonna click sub. Okay, so that's hidden power ice. Okay, just wanna make sure. He has heavy slam. Okay, I don't know why. He has heavy slam. Sub does feed. How much does heavy slam do to Mega Garchomp? It's a roll to not kill. I'm gonna click the Mega option then, and actually I'm gonna calculate first in normal Garchomp. Let's see, Garchomp. Let's see. So we have 220 HP and 4 defense. I'm gonna calculate first is that 220, 4. There's level 50. Okay. He's probably got like no attack. I'm gonna Mega Evolve and sub. I think that's the play because it seems like he's not gonna kill, or he's not gonna break the sub, I should say. And then just give us a free opportunity, of course. If he has offense, he's gonna show it now. Heavy Slam. Yep. Okay. It's Heavy Slam and Hidden Power. The Hidden Power, I'm not sure what it was. It was probably for Kartana. Yup. A 2 free Mega Garchomp kills. This is beautiful. Let's see. Mega Garchomp. 1-0. Steelix 1-1. And then there were 3. He's gonna go into Crocodile now. Ooh, fancy. Luckily the Intimidate will not work. It fails. Yes. Okay. So Earthquake would do more. I'm gonna click Earthquake. So he's gonna go for Earthquake first. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. This is literally I think it's a speed tie, if I'm not mistaken. So my Earthquake should be doing a ton of damage to this. The fact that he's not brought in Zeraora, actually no, he wouldn't have brought in Zeraora. There's no way. Okay, my play is to go into a Amoonguss here. So Amoonguss should chew through this no matter what, because obviously it's an Intimidate Crook. I'll put it on custom hits again. Let me see how offensive this is. Let's see. That's not. That's actually fairly offensive. I'm gonna click Giga Drain. No matter what, I think Amoonguss wins. Because if he switches out here, Amoonguss plus Garchomp win, obviously. I think they do. If not, it's gonna be a very close loss, which I mean I'll take a very close loss. Especially to someone like Johnny. I think Johnny is a sure playoff contender. So to only lose like that to Johnny, and barely lose like that to Johnny, I think I'm fine with that. So sadly, he went for the really solid play of knockoff there, of course. Knockoff, of course, does mean that I have to switch out. And I also gain as little back as possible, of course, because of all the recoil. So Johnny went for a really solid play there, of course. I respect that play. He's going to Darmanitan here. Let's see. My play is to stack this, in all honesty, because my main reasoning is how much does Garchomp take? I don't think Garchomp takes a minute. I don't think it takes a Flare Blitz well. It does actually take a Flare Blitz very well, but I don't take 2. And it definitely is going to outspeed me. There's no way he prepped that badly. And to be honest, Recoil might even just kill him. I'm gonna click Spore in case he chokes. He's gonna click Flare Blitz. Yep, that was the play. That was definitely the play. The Crook is gone. That's gonna kill Amoonguss. So now it's on Garchomp's hands yet again. Darmanitan. 1-0. Okay. Wait, I've missed. I definitely fucked up on kills. Oh well, I'll ask Johnny and see if he kept track of kills. Or I'll just check. I'll just skim through the video because I know Crobat. What Crobat got 2 kills. Zeraora, I don't think Zeraora actually killed anything. Steelix, I know I got a kill versus Kartana. Crocodile didn't get a kill, I don't think. Crocodile, I don't think Croc got a kill. Croc is 0-1, that's where it was, okay. So I click Earthquake here. Actually, do I click Earthquake or, yeah, I click Earthquake here, there's no reason not to. He's gonna Flare Blitz, yep, that makes sense. Very understandable play. I should have honestly, my play would have been to sub. Actually, my sub wouldn't have mattered anyway. So never mind, this Earthquake was the play. Okay. 2 kills. And then Zeraora certainly kills. There's no doubt that Zeraora kills here because of how low we are. So that's unfortunate. We do lose another game in PMC, but we're only -5, 0-2. One of the games was really bad, but this was a really close game versus someone who, as I said, was a really solid competitor. Had we gotten up webs with Rabambi, this would have been a different story. However, we also wouldn't have had Kartana, and we might have gotten swept by Crobat. We would have had to rely on hacks and all that. So that is definitely unfortunate. I think I should have led with Rabambi in all honesty. But it's fine. We do lose. SMS wins 1-0. That's fine. No big deal. Okay. So now Zeraora gets the 2nd kill. And there's the 6 kills. Okay. So that's it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below. Next week, I don't know who we take on next week, to be honest. I only remember these 2 games, and I play Pedani's and Invert like week 7 and 8. I forget who is which. But we will be taking on someone next week. We will be getting a win next week. I expect a win next week. Because we're not playing Splurge or the Beanbags boys. I'm expecting a win. Regardless, though, I think that this game especially showed that the team can work. I think I need to just... Who do I play next week? Before I say that, I need to build a little bit differently, because obviously if like a Web's offense works really well versus my opponent, I'm gonna run with it. But let's see, who do I play? If I check on team tabs, Calgary. Oh wait, week 3. I gotta go to the schedules. I forgot this is an older doc. It's one of these docs. I despise them after looking at new stuff. I play Tyler next week. Ooh, Phantom Bass. Okay, so we are winning next week, guys. I promise you that we will win next week. Promise it. We're gonna win because he's not Mega Heracross, unless I really want to Mega Heracross. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.